Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Dishonored 2 and welcome to the Clockwork Mansion, a very weird place built by a very eccentric person apparently. So before I move on, I have to get my bearings here. Let's have a look at our quests first. We have two of them: eliminate Kirin Jindosh, lethally or non-lethally, and rescue Anton Sokolov, who is in the assessment chamber, wherever that might be. And it's not entirely sure what the non-lethal approach would be, so I guess I just have to look around and see what comes up in that regard. So, what do our clues say? Anton Sokolov is being held somewhere called the assessment chamber. The corridor that leads to the laboratory seems impassable. Find another way. Okay, so I guess at the moment I really just have to look around and explore a bit and see whatever I can find, and I guess then I will decide if I want to do this in a specific order. Not sure if there's a preferred way to do this. But speaking of exploring, let's see if we have any runes and bone charms to pick up. Yeah, and this rune seems to be somewhere near the place where Jindosh is at the moment. I mean, it seems to be a little bit further away, maybe further down, but in the general area at least. And these are all pretty far away too, but I guess this one would be the closest, so I'm going to put a marker on this one. And yeah, we did destroy two of these clockwork soldiers. Oh, what is this over here? A plug. Okay, apparently that's actually some loot, but it's not very valuable. And yeah, I have been looking at the video from last episode, so I think I have some decent strategy how to destroy them.
No royal protector around this time, dear Emily.
What do you mean? Well, I guess I did get a bit hurt fighting the clockwork soldiers, because I was trying some strategies and see what's the best way to destroy them. And apparently if you just, get rid of the armor by, for example, using bullets, then you can attack these glowing joints at their limbs, and if you destroy enough of them, they will just explode. So I guess that is an option. And shooting off the head is not entirely useless, because then they can't see you and you can just sneak around them. But you gotta be careful about that, because if there's other people around, they might attack them too. And I'm going to assume, in the logic of this game, if a clockwork soldier without head kills another person, then this would count as a kill for me. So gotta be careful about that. But yeah, let's start to look around a bit and see what we can do here. I mean, I can see something of interest over here. Oh, it's a wall of light. Okay.
My wall of light, the original Sokolov version, inelegant but effective. This one has been perfected by yours truly.
Really? Are you going to watch all of my movements now? Private, huh? So, where is that whale oil tank? Okay, there's a whale oil tank for the wall of light. Somewhere down here. Huh. So, that would be an option if I can find a way to disable that wall of light. Yep, this is
barred from the other side.
no way through here. And I'm not sure if any of this stuff is of any import. I mean, they also seem to be partial clockwork soldiers. Oh, hang on a second, what is this? Oh, it's a map. Well, okay, this is very useful. Unless, of course, this is changing whenever you hit that configuration lever. But I hope it's more or less a stable layout and it's just the separate rooms that change. So, where exactly are we at the moment? I guess it's the atrium. And this would be the narrow bridge that I can't pass, and this is a corridor with a wall of light. So if I would be able to disable that wall of light, going to the laboratory where Jindosh is actually pretty quick. It's through the private area, yes, that's what we've seen, and then to the laboratory. And apparently the lab has like various layers. Okay. And we also have the assessment chamber on the map somewhere. Okay, it's over here in -1, so in the basement. Well, what would be the best way to get there? By elevator, apparently. Elevator 1 connects to the guest area, but it also connects to the private area over here. And elevator 2 connects to the laboratory. So I guess I have to go to this area and the lab one way or the other, because that's how I get to the assessment chamber. Right? At least I don't see any other way to get here. I mean, I guess I can enter the elevator via the guest area, but I'm not sure how to get to the guest area without using the elevator. Yeah, I think if I can find a way past that wall of light, that would be very helpful, because it's very close to the lab and it gives me access to all the elevators that I need to go to the assessment chamber. Right.
Oversimplification, I assure you.
I'm sure. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how that reconfiguration mechanism does affect the layout. I hope the basic layout is actually the same, no matter how the rooms look like. Oh, hang on a second. There's something inside here. Oh! Whoa! That thing just exploded. I wanted to take this for myself, but apparently I somehow triggered it. Okay. Gotta be more careful next time. Right, wall of light. I need to disable that wall of light, and I can see the whale oil tank. It's right below me. So, what happens if I reconfigure the room? Will that help me in some form? I mean, it even puts my quest marker on here.
This place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting that they even put these... that they actually, like, put a new ceiling inside here. Okay. Well, the whale oil tank is still below me. However, let me use this again. If I use this again... yeah, I mean... I might be able to slip through here while it is reconfigurating. The question is, will I get back up again? Okay, now we're back to the previous layout. So there's basically two different layouts for this room. One that has all the exhibits here, and one that doesn't. Well. So if I just decide to go down...
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Well, let's try to get down here without getting crushed by all these moving parts. Okay, that does work. So now I'm down here with all the exhibits and where the whale oil tank is. Okay, that worked. Mind my sensitivities. No whistling while cleaning the windows. Okay. Anyway, let's disable this.
Ah, you've managed to deactivate my wall of light.
I have managed to do this, right. Do we have anything else down here that... Oh, and we do have another lever, so I can reconfigure the place again and go back up, hopefully. Okay, but I'm not really seeing anything too interesting here. I wonder why my quest marker is over here, though. I think it's a lever that I pulled in order to reconfigure this room. Yeah, I guess going to reconfigure again. Going to jump onto one of these exhibits because if I'm not mistaken, this should go up again. Yep, there we go.
Ah, I sense your movements. I know where you are.
That's good for you. Oh, there's another plug. Apparently, all these clockwork soldiers drop these tiny things. Okay, so, the wall of light is deactivated. It is, okay. Let's see what we can find here. Okay. Seems pretty empty. Don't actually need that. On electroshock. My electroshock machine provides insight into the human mind, though admittedly the subject is damaged or destroyed in the process. By subject you mean the human mind. The advancement of knowledge is usually worth the sacrifice, of course. If you're not the one making it, I'm sure. Once, having tested it on a baker, I found that I could obliterate the memories of his life and thus his personality while not impeding his ability to bake bread. I thought it odd at the time, but it's this exact effect I wish to reproduce on Sokolov. Sadly, I've never been able to reproduce it to my satisfaction. Sokolov, however, is no mere baker. If he refuses to aid me, it's doubtful that the machine could be used to weaken his willpower without also obliterating the knowledge and capabilities that are so precious to me. Still, the thought of reducing Sokolov to a state of infantile stupor is satisfying. What the hell are you trying to do here? That is vile.
What cruelty is this?
Yes.
With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
Okay. What are you thinking? Are you thinking to use the machine on him? Oh, yes, indeed. Find the electroshock machine. Jindosh designed an electroshock machine that degrades memory and cognitive function. Find it in the laboratory. You know, this might be another case where the non-lethal option is almost worse than the lethal one. But I guess that would be my alternative option here, huh? And I mean, it's in the lab, so it's basically where Jindosh is. Right, that's interesting. But it means that I can just move on to the lab and take care of him, and then use the elevator to get to the assessment chamber and take care of Sokolov next. I guess that is a decent plan, right? So I'm in the private area now, and I should be able to get to the lab quickly enough. So I guess that's what I will do. And I mean, apparently he was planning to use this on Sokolov. So I don't feel all that bad about using it on him. Literally a taste of your own medicine, huh?
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far.
Really?
Pride, anticipation.
It wasn't even so difficult to get here. I only had to disable that one wall of light. I think your security mechanisms are not as great as you think they are. Delilah Copperspoon. Why do you have a picture of her?
Delilah Copperspoon.
And apparently this was made about 2 years ago. I think we're in 51 at the moment. But yeah, Jindosh is very close to his infernal machine. Ooh, look at that. That is a lot of gold. Okay, what do we got here? Some food. The bone charm is fairly close. Aramis Stilton, Mine Baron. Yeah, we have seen that name before. This one is 3 years old.
Aramis Stilton.
What do we got here? Okay, there's another chapter of Sokolov's book. Oh, I actually need that. Fighting the clockwork soldiers did cost me a bit of health. Okay, I can reconfigure this room. And there's some sort of audiograph on the other side. Also, what about the other bone charms? We got one over here. I mean, this one is very close too. They're all very close, but I think they're all somewhere below me. Alright. Guess we're going to configure again, huh? Ooh. Well. This is interesting. So, now I'm in a different place. And this over here looks like another painting. I look upon the craftsman. No, this is an interesting painting.
I wonder, does it get under your skin, knowing that Delilah is sleeping in your chambers at Dunwall Tower?
Well, I see that you are trying to get under my skin, because you know that I'm coming for you. And I'm going to take your painting, because you're a jerk. But now the audiograph is on the other side. I kind of want to listen to that. Well, let's see if we can remedy that in some form. Also, at the moment, oh no, there's a door over here. So, I thought this room had no door. I mean, this seems to be the place to the lab, but I kind of want to try to actually listen to that audiograph. So, if I use a lever...
Everything has a purpose. It's all connected, you see.
And just stay where I am.
Commence lens refocus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That sounded like another clockwork soldier. But first of all, let's pick up all the loot in here. Diga Dial Lake Camp. No idea what that is. Got some coins over here. Again, there's something over here that... Oh, the clockwork soldier is on the other side of this, I see. Well, first of all, let's listen to the audiograph.
Brianna Ashworth.
I think we've heard that name too at some point. I mean, apparently these names are significant. But yeah, let's listen to this.
So many events in motion, each exerting subtle gravity. With Delilah, a new empire could be drawn, and all the old barriers broken. Much could be accomplished. My clockwork soldiers have played their part, but each costs more coin than a wealthy man sees in a lifetime. It could take years to find a solution on my own. But if Sokolov can be tamed, together we might refine the process, making new clockworks at a fraction of the cost. Whether I seduce my old teacher with the thrill of discovery, or whether I'm forced to apply the clamps to his flesh and turn on the voltage, no matter.
Well, apparently he's trying to go for the latter now. And he's trying to use his electroshock machine. Which means that Sokolov apparently was not willing to cooperate. Huh? Again, there's some huge amounts of money right below me. So I'm pretty sure I can get there by properly reconfiguring this room. I'm just slightly worried about the clockwork soldier that is somewhere around here now. I don't know if I
shifting the walls and floors as if you were
pull the lever again. Oh, yeah, let's go down here. There we go.
Hello? Still with us?
Oh, I'm still with you. Don't worry.
Oh, Empress, without the coffers at Dunwall Tower, you're reduced to petty theft. But forgive me. You're not the Empress anymore, are you?
Right. Plus, I think you don't need it. You seem to have more than enough money. Okay, there's some sort of button over here, so I can hopefully go back now. Still not entirely sure where that clockwork soldier is.
Take this opportunity to back charge second coil.
I mean, I can hear it, but
1,000 rotations.
just hope it's not like right next to me now. I mean, that would be tragic if I reconfigure the room and suddenly a clockwork soldier turns up right next to me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm inclined to just move on and forgo whatever is lying around here. Because I'm a little bit worried about that stupid clockwork soldier. I mean, again, I don't see it. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Well, I mean, in a worst case situation,
Still idling. Take this opportunity to
I can probably just fight it again. Okay. I'm in a new place now. This actually might be wherever that clockwork soldier is. So I don't want to stay around here for too long. Yeah. Oh, yep, there it is. I think I'm off again. So, I am back here now. This place is so confusing. And I feel that I'm still missing some stuff, like there's something over here and something over here, and I'm not entirely sure if I have actually read this already. But I don't want to push my luck here. I think I'm just going to move on now. Let's make a save. And let's try to keep going towards the laboratory.
I wonder who will live here in this place after I've passed from the world. How long will the intricate parts continue to function?
I have no idea.
That's
Maybe.
it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting.
You sound a little bit nervous. I am slightly worried about the fact that he can apparently see exactly where I'm going. So this can't be good. Okay, this is another mine. And I know, rewiring the clockwork soldier is an option too, but again, they might kill someone else, and this is not what I would like to do. An unfinished letter on legacy. Honestly, I bear no ill will towards Emily Caldwin or her father, the royal protector. I've never given a single fig for any of those palace-born nobles in Dunwall, so how could I think ill of one empress or another? You would not be incorrect in suggesting that my motivations for assisting the Duke were at least twofold. I wanted to advance the causes of natural philosophy for the sake of the work itself, and to show those stodgy morons at the Academy the light they very nearly extinguished. Further, of course, I am no stranger to infamy, and in fact I am fond of it. But there's more driving the engines of my desire. Dynasties rise and fall with the ages, through mundane catalysts such as famine, plague, or bankruptcy. Now, however, we live in a time that is being shaped by genius. Just as Roseboro, Sokolov, Joplin, and Hypatia have set the wheels of history spinning with their contributions, so will Kirin Jindosh. And it is my goal to eclipse those who came before me. No matter how the history books record the tale regarding this turn in power, it must be stated that it was only possible through advances in industry and technological exploration. Power now rests in the hands of the brilliant, and the world will never be the same. Okay, so he wants to have fame for his brilliant intellect, and he doesn't really seem to care how. If it's, by disposing an empress, so be it. I see. Again, there is something over here. And it's another chapter of Sokolov's book. Apparently he likes to read Sokolov. Okay.
At last, Imperial Majesty, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die. Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder!
Ooh. I should have known that he has more of them at his disposal. Okay, but where are they? I have no idea. Anyway, if I want to use the non-lethal option, I have to render him unconscious and put him into the electroshock machine. Okay.
Does hiding your face intimidate your enemies? Or merely conceal your own fear?
Can you stop talking for a moment? Anyway, I'm not seeing his clockwork soldiers that he sent to dispose of me. So maybe I can just go ahead
Come
and...
out and end this trivial game of cat and mouse. I have important work to do.
I think I see the clockwork soldier. Yep, it's over here.
Increasing oil tank temperature.
Yeah.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
All right, enough of this. Come out and face me.
I'm trying to develop a plan, one that doesn't kill you, and that's my main problem here, because if I go up there and start to fight the clockwork soldier, you might end up collateral damage, which I don't want. So I don't know. What can I do about the situation? So he's over here. The clockwork soldier's over here.
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
Okay, I found the electroshock machine, but doesn't really help me at the moment. Yeah, he's right next to his stupid clockwork soldier. So I am very worried that in my attempts to disable the clockwork soldier, I will kill him too. Oh, and there's another one. There's two of them. Great. I don't know, let's make a save, because I feel that I might die, since I'm trying to attempt something stupid now. I will try to draw attention to myself. Okay, they're actually coming down here. Alright, so now I have
indicates a young woman.
some option to actually fight him down here.
Entering combat state.
Alright.
Aristocratic profile. Combat protocol hostile. Playback first.
So, I think I have disabled their vision. And one of them did destroy the other one. Okay, okay, so it's just one clockwork soldier left. And yeah, I still have to destroy the armor on the limbs. And I'm out of ammo for my pistol. So, I don't know. Can I use grenades to destroy them? Well, if I properly hit it, maybe.
Playback indicates lost enemy.
Okay, I did destroy the armor, so should be able to destroy the limbs now.
Mechanism detached. Magnetic or mechanical. Increasing audio connectivity.
Oh boy.
Damage playback.
I think I was able to get rid of one of them. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, that was a little bit too bold. I mean, it worked pretty well, but then I got a little bit too cocky at the end. Okay. Let's try this again. I think the overall strategy is good. So I will try to draw the clockwork soldiers down here to my position. And fight them away from Jindosh. Alright. Come here, guys.
The combat protocol.
Alright. There we go.
Let me put some silver in.
Unauthorized presence.
And now...
Aristocratic profile, but cooling down. Entering combat state.
make sure they won't able to see me.
Okay. Enemy encountered.
Ooh, but now I have
Playback
used up
for
all of my
enemy. A young woman.
ammo.
Okay. Enemy encountered.
Okay.
Detached.
Now let's try to get past them. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Successful.
There we go. Okay, one of them is destroyed. Now I just have to deal with the last one. And yeah. Guess I will try some grenades again. That was a good throw. Okay, there we go. I destroyed 2 more clockwork soldiers. Well, maybe your great invention is not as great as you thought. Oh, I got an achievement. Clockwork collector. Interesting. So the question is,
Jindosh.
do you have any more of them in the vicinity?
Come out, wherever you are.
I don't see any more clockwork soldiers. Okay, so it's just you and me, Jindosh. Huh. It's just you and me. And I guess I just have to get close enough to use one of my sleep darts on him. And then I can use that awful machine on him, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go up here. And there we go. Perfect. He is unconscious. Yeah, I will take care of him in a second. I see a bunch of stuff up here, so maybe I will start by looking around a bit. For example, I do need this. Oh, I do take more bullets. This might be useful if I encounter more clockwork soldiers. And oh, I see. This is one of the elevators. And yeah, it's going right down to the assessment chamber. But we will cross that bridge later. Also, why are there rats here? Gotta kill you. I don't want you to eat Jindosh. Alright. Is there anything else of interest up here before I take you down to your electroshock machine? And I probably don't even have to sneak here. Seems fairly safe. Oh, hang on a second. Is this a painting? Light along the inverse curve. He actually has a painting of Sokolov. He's really quite the Sokolov fanboy, huh? He has his books, a painting of him. Seriously. Conditioning Sokolov. I tire of dealing with my old teacher. I'm confident that I don't need him to simplify the design of a clockwork soldier. But without Sokolov, it could take years to reduce the cost of each clockwork. To design a version that can be built with cheaper, more readily available materials and assembled by Duke Gabel's half-witted factory workers. The Duke will get his clockwork army, I'll make sure of that. The question is when. I'll keep experimenting with the electroshock machine, trying to get it just right. And if Sokolov can't be made to help me, I'll continue using the machine on him anyway as entertainment. So has he already used the machine on him? I mean, apparently he has. Does this mean that the Sokolov is like reduced to, I don't know, has lost his memory or whatever? And is not the genius inventor anymore? No to Kirin Jindosh. Kirin, it's my hope that the pale stars look down with favor upon your attempts to gain Sokolov's favor. But if the old goat will not bend to your will, I can offer an alternative to merely keeping him locked in your assessment chamber and subjecting him to cruel electrotherapy. I've started a new effigy cast in Sokolov's shape. Given time, I believe it might grant me some influence over your esteemed guest, Brianna. Yeah, that name again. An effigy. What exactly is that? Anyway, gotta take the pistol, because I will need more ammo. Oh, and that's a blueprint. I will take that too. Alright, is this everything? So, let's just go ahead and take care of Jindosh himself. The machine is down here. Electroshock machine, okay. Place Jindosh in the machine. Yeah, I guess I will do it. Like I said, it seems like one of these cases where the non-lethal option feels almost worse than the lethal one. But I'll do it anyway. I mean, he had no problems using it on Sokolov, so that's what you get, my friend. Duh. Okay. Ah, okay, I still have to activate it. Alright, here we go.
Not enough power.
Not enough power. Huh. Well, that's a problem. How can I remedy that? How can I activate more power to use this machine? I mean, it must be working somehow because he's using it on Sokolov. Also, we have... Right, the rune. The rune is somewhere downstairs. Yeah, I guess I will try to figure out how to get there later. For now, let's try to figure out how to use that machine. Oh, we have an audiograph over here. Maybe that will help.
Anton Sokolov, once the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In your prime, the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. Though I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand my electroshock machine, but when? Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kieran?
Probably not.
Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next Clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling theories.
Well, I'm getting really worried about Sokolov now. I hope he's still okay. Okay. There's so much going on here, I don't even know where to start looking. Current power needs. Oh, this might be helpful. Powering the electroshock machine. This is exactly what I've been looking for. Note to self, there is insufficient power to operate the electroshock machine. Until this is rectified, I will have to compensate, freeing up more power to the electroshock machine by configuring the other laboratory platforms so they draw the least power.
The other lab machines are draining away too much electricity.
Okay. So, electroshock needs 7 units of energy, and we have 11 available altogether. Okay. Yeah, I guess this somehow works in combination with this. Apparently currently we have woodcraft enabled, if I read this correctly. And woodcraft takes 5, so there's not enough power left for electroshock, which means if I configure it to use some of like anatomy or optics instead, there should be enough available, right? This is how it works, so let's use anatomy, because that one uses the least power. Oh, whoa, look at that. Fascinating. And it's actually moving the rune. Oh, how convenient. It's bringing the rune to my level. Nice. And some dead body. Great. I will take the rune. There we go. So, it now uses 1 piece or unit or whatever of energy. So, I should have 10 available now, right? Does it work now?
Not enough power.
Still not enough power. Why? Why is there not enough power? I have anatomy enabled. What else is draining the power, if not this? Is there another bay? Because it says bay 1. Let's look around. I don't know. Oh, we have another book, of course. I mean, it might be useful to go down here at some point, because I see a lot of different layers. But I would like to get this job done first. Oh, here we go. There it is. Bay 2. How did I miss this? Okay, this one has chemistry enabled. Yeah, chemistry is drawing too much power. I think I need to configure it to use optics. Let's do it. And yeah, I definitely want to go down here at some point and see if there's anything of interest down here. This place is fascinating. Jindosh entry on whalebone. I think I will read this later. Here we go. That was the problem.
Work now.
That was a problem. Okay. Now, Jindosh, be prepared for a taste of your own invention. Let's do it. It works.
No!
It works.
Know what you're doing? Anything! I'll give you anything you want! Stop! Don't do this! So
Not
much
so
will be
smug
lost.
anymore,
An
huh?
age of advancement!
Not so smug anymore. Oh, I should have used the heart on him while I could still do it. I always keep forgetting
Too bad
that.
it had to come to this, Jindosh.
Yeah. I don't know, let's use it now.
His memories flee from him
As
he seeks them,
against a
all shifting,
What does it
intermingling.
Yeah, the heart probably would have other stuff to tell me about him if I use
knew
it
that a
before using the
moment ago.
machine.
Does anyone know the answer?
I feel a little bit sorry for him. Gotta admit that. But I mean, the alternative is killing
I
him.
had an
So
idea, but it's
I guess
gone now.
that's going to be your life now, Jindosh. Poetic justice. But yeah, I still want to look around this place a little bit. And see if I can go down here maybe and explore this place a little bit.
You
but
can't have put me through that machine. But
I totally
wait,
can.
What does it do?
Look at him now. But yeah, after I have looked
Please,
around this place,
Kill me. Please make me die.
the whole point of this was not to kill you, so don't ask me for that. And then we will try to find a Sokolov and get to the assessment chamber, I guess. I think I should go a little bit away from him because I'm triggering more dialogue. Yes, as I was about to say, I will look around this place and then we will go and find Sokolov in the next episode. So as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.